Hi there. Welcome to the MacBook Neo unboxing video. Not a big fan of doing these. There are people who do unboxing videos of products all the time. They've had lots of practice, and I'll let them do an even better job, but I did want to capture the moment of unboxing my brand new Apple MacBook Neo. It's in the bag here. There's the official Apple bag, and we'll be pulling this up. And we're gonna get rid of the bag, and we'll show you the box of the MacBook Neo. Now, in order to open this, we can't just lift this off. We have to do the infamous strips on the back of the computer. By the way, this is the MacBook Neo, 8 gigs of memory. There's no other way to get it but 8 gigs of memory. This has the 512 gigabytes of storage, which means that also has the Touch ID. Let's take off the top strip and take off the bottom strip, flip it over, and we will lift off the top. And it is in fact upside down, so we're going to move this back around this way. And we're going to just switch views here. Now, I'm going to hold this up to this camera. And let's see if we can see it. So see that little tab there? That's the famous, now famous Hello tab. So what we're going to do is bring it back into frame here. We are going to lift this up. And then documentation. It comes with the charger cable and the charger. We're going to take this out of the way. We're going to unwrap the computer. So we're just going to take this and flip it over and release it from its encasing. And we'll turn it around this way. Now, obviously, the Mac logo is upside down, but that's so that when you open it up, people can see the Apple logo right side around. I'm going to open up the computer for the first time, and it should have a little protective cover over the screen, but when I open it up, it should also start the computer for the first time. So let's do it and pull it up. Now you should see the Apple logo pop up, and sure enough, you do. So let's take off the screen protector. It is booting up. Here is our opening screen, and I'm going to click on continue. We want to have our language be English, and our country or region is going to be the United States. A software update is required to continue. This update provides essential bug fixes and security updates for your Mac. We will click on continue, and it's going to download macOS Tahoe 26.3.2. And okay, so we're back to selecting the country or region, which is, all right, I'll admit that's kind of annoying. So let's take our mouse and we'll click on United States and continue. Safety and handling. Okay, continue. Transfer your data to this Mac. I'm going to, again, set it up as new. I guess it gives me a second opportunity to choose all these. I'll choose not now. We'll choose our network. I'm going to type in the password. Says it's connecting. That's a good sign. So here's our data and privacy screen. I'm going to take away again the keyboard of the other computer. We'll click on continue. Create a Mac account. You must sign in with an Apple account in the next step. Okay, so now it's asking me to sign in to my Apple account. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm getting a verification from my Apple account to tell me to type in a number, just so you can see it. That's where we are. And I need to agree. Okay, so there's the overhead view. Let's go back to this view. This is where you go into, this is saying, make this your new Mac. Here's everything set up as you had it on your iPhone. And it's showing me all the things that are either turned on or turned off. So everything is turned on except for app analytics. It's got bank information from my wallet, and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to click on continue. And for now, we're going to skip the Apple Intelligence stuff. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to set up our Touch ID. So I'm going to click on continue. And this is the process. You basically place your finger and just keep lifting it and pressing or setting it down. You're not really pressing. You're just lifting it and putting it back down, lifting it and putting it back down. And as soon as that fills in, it'll go to the next step where it's going to capture the edges of your fingerprint. So you're just gonna kind of tilt your finger around a few times and Touch ID is ready. So it's that easy to set up Touch ID. So we're going to click on continue. I will set up Apple Pay later, but this is a place where you can give it credit card information, and you can let that credit card information be as easy as touching the Touch ID for payments. So it's a really handy feature. That's the advantage of paying the extra $100 for the extra disk space. So instead of 256 gigabytes, you get 512 gigabytes of disk space, and you get the Touch ID. So think of each one of them as $50 upgrades. $50 for the extra memory, $50 for Touch ID. So I'm going to set Apple Pay up later. And now we're into welcome mode. So that should be all we need to do. It's going to do a few more gyrations, but we're going to click on Get Started. And what you should see is all of these icons in what's called the dock. These are the icons along the bottom of the screen. The next thing we're going to do is, we haven't done anything else. We haven't set up any pieces of software, but what we're going to do is plug this into the system, and hopefully you'll be able to see a better view of the screen. So I'm going to take this cable from over here, and let's wrap it around. We need to put it over on this side. The only place where there's any kind of input is on this left side over here. And there's actually, from front to back, there's a little speaker grill here. So the speakers are on the sides, on either side. Then there's a headphone jack. And then there's a USB-C port, and then another USB-C port. The two of them are different. The one in the front is, let's just call it the slow port. It will give you the ability to plug in the power supply so that you can charge your laptop. And then the one up in the back, the one closest to the hinge, is the one that's going to give you all the functionality. So you can plug in devices, solid state drives, external drives. I'm going to plug in an HDMI cable, and we're just going to see if this works right out of the box. So we've set up the computer. We're going to plug this cable, which is a USB to HDMI, and then there's an HDMI cable that runs into the back of the ATEM. So we're going to plug it in. And it's asking on the screen, what do you want to show on BMD HDMI? Now, you would never see this as a beginner user or a beginner Mac user in terms of BMD HDMI. What does that even mean? Well, that's the switcher. The switcher is a Blackmagic Design A10 Mini. So BMD Mini, in quotes, is what it's called. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to mirror or send the desktop or the laptop screen, the MacBook Neo screen, to the switcher. So what we see on this screen is going to be the same thing that gets sent to the switcher. So we're going to choose entire screen. We could do it as a window. We could extend the display, which means we'd see different things on the laptop monitor versus the switcher. Anyway, let's click on Start Mirroring. Okay. And let's just make sure that we've got our mouse back here. And what I'm going to do, if this works, is we're going to switch to that last input, and we should see the MacBook Neo screen. Sure enough, sometimes when you do live demos, things just work. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the picture-in-picture. We have set up the MacBook Neo, the MacBook Neo 8 GB, 512 gigabytes of storage or SSD, solid state drive, and it has Touch ID. So what we can do, just as an example, here's a quick little shortcut. There is this thing called Spotlight Search. Okay, I'm going to hit the Escape key. Spotlight Search allows you to search your computer for applications, for files, for things on the web. What I'm going to do here is just show you that this program will allow me to start a piece of software, start one of the Apple programs that is included. And that program is called Passwords. Okay, so I am going to hold down Command, which is the little looks like a squished fly on the keyboard. We used to call it the splat key back in the day. It's the Command key. So let me just show you the top-down view. Okay, so this is the space bar. Right next to that is the Command key. There's also one on this side. So I'm going to hold down Command and space, and it's going to open up the Spotlight Search. And now I'm going to type in pass, and it fills in the rest. So Passwords is the program. I'm going to hit that, and you'll notice that it says password is locked. I can type in a password. But I don't have to. What I can do is hold down the Touch ID, and it will go into, and it's welcoming me to passwords. So just so I don't reveal any of my information, I'm going to switch back to this camera and turn off the other picture-in-picture. And I'm just going to click on Continue. It's just a basic welcome screen. It says easily save and fill passwords, secure encryption, seamless syncing. So there you go. I'll click on Continue. And password app notifications. I can show you this. Why not? All right. That's the Passwords program. That's the setup of the MacBook Neo. And let me just close that, and we'll talk this through. Hey, there's a picture of my dad at Colgate University. All right, so I think that's good enough for this demo. Everything, for the most part, worked the way that I thought. I use Macintosh computers mainly because I do audio and video production. I found it to simply be the best way to be in that kind of creator environment. I use different video editors. I use different audio editors. I do some web development where I create web pages in something called WordPress. So I'll talk more about that in the future. But this has been the epic 54 minutes plus unboxing of the MacBook Neo, the Apple MacBook Neo. Thank you so much for your attention. This has been both exhausting and a lot of fun. So I'm glad to be able to do this in my home studio. And from now on, we can do some of these demonstrations on the new MacBook Neo. Thanks again for watching. That's enough. Take care and bye for now.